I called you here today because we face dire circumstances. Our intelligence has confirmed the existence of a new threat that is unlike any we have seen before. This organization has the ability to carry out attacks anywhere in the world. They are highly lethal and indiscriminate of age, religion, or nationality. The potential for loss of human life and psychological terror is substantial and cannot be ignored. They are the very definition of an unknown quantity. Our only choice of action is to meet force with force.
In position.
Stay alert and silent.
Ready to breach.
Go, go, go! Follow my lead!
Locate a bomb. And defuse it. You have dropped the diffuser. Blue 4 has been eliminated.
Lord Tachanka is here, and he has spoken to us, so we must heed his call. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, after an incredible year, this is the 6th Invitational! We will be, of course, having world-class competition. We have 12 teams who've flown in from Europe, North America, Latin America, Asia, and Oceania. They are here to compete for the title of being the first ever Rainbow Six Siege World Champions.
Yeah. So here we are 1 round away from Elevate winning the World Championship of the Xbox Pro League, or Xbox season here for the 6th Invitational.
I'll be honest, in talking to Skies before, I did feel like he was maybe a little bit overconfident in terms of, and that's something we expect from NA a lot. But you know what, the showing here, I gotta agree with the way he felt. He was definitely confident and definitely showing it. And these aren't even their best maps. And so that just shows a lot from Elevate. I'm very impressed by their new roster.
I'm going to say that I don't think NA appreciated having the throne taken away from them in Season 3, and they're here to bring it back. Because right now, this is the showing from Elevate that we've been expecting, that we've been wanting to see. And they are just here on top of their game, as best of a showing as they've ever put on.
And you see why they were invited. Now, remember we said before, when you're on your home territory, it seems to matter for Xbox. We saw EU victories when we were in EU territory, and we saw NA victories when we were in NA territory. We are still basically in NA territory here. So, that is home turf for Elevate.
Now we are here in our attack phase of round number 5. Are we going to see Elevate pull through and get this final win?
They're playing a different defensive spot this time, though.
They're
changing
it up.
So that's interesting. I don't know if that's going to be anticipated by Vitality. That could actually throw them off and make this much much harder. It is a harder bomb spot to defend, though.
And when you think about it, now they haven't brought a thermite, so they could be expecting it. So they're not worried about trying to open up either walls or really anything too much, other than maybe the archives wall into the middle office.
That's true, and they may have learned from Elevate what bomb spots they like to play on this map from earlier, like previous matches in Season 3, but it also could be the case that they just happen to choose wisely. It's definitely something you do want to do your research on, though, on what people play as far as bomb sites, because, yeah, those operator picks matter a lot when it comes to reinforced walls,
now,
especially.
Anthrax and Crisco have both managed to make their way into the Skylight stairwell. You've got a crossfire hold from Anthrax, looking for a rotation up from server stairs. Anthrax picks up that bomb site, or picks up the diffuser, moves on over. He's going to drone out a little bit first, but we do have Skies underneath playing the pulse. He's going to spot Lion, goes for the C4 throw potentially. He's getting it ready, waiting for Lion to stand still so he can get that kill. All Lion needs to do, unfortunately, is to hop on his drone or hop on his gun. He will be killed off. But the C4 from the drop hedges will be thrown up, not touching anybody just yet.
Now, this is a situation where you do wish you had the Valkyrie camera to make it a little bit easier to have someone else make that call out for you to detonate that C4, but they don't have that, but they do have the pulse at least to get some intel. This is, again, a nice flank here, knowing Bosco knows they need this top floor control.
Bios and Bosco are going to be crossing each other's point right here. He's going to spot him, and he gets the kill, but Crisco was able to get England in return. So now it's a 4-4, and we are still in it here. Team Vitality still trying to push their way onto the bomb sites. Bosco's going to be up here in the hallway. Pre-fires another way down the site towards the soda machines, and Lion going to hear that shot. He's inside of the loan office, top floor of the stock room. He's got to move forward. He knows Bosco's there, going to put a couple ghost shots, try to draw him out so Crisco can come around. Looks like Anthrax is going to push into stock as well. And now Bosco's playing a couple more shots. We're going to see Lion drop. He gets on in. He's not seeing anyone just yet. Fighter gets taken up by Crisco from the drop hedge. He's going to move on down into the middle offices. Coming from the side, Bosco moves on in. He gets Anthrax. He's going to get Lion as well. It's a 3-on-2. Elevates up in man count. He gets another. It's a 3-on-1. Going to be all. It's all up to Furious G. He's caught in the back window. Laxing moves on in. He's going to get the kill. Laxing, though, gets the trade down onto him. We're going to see our first 10-0 ever. And it's going to be Elevate getting the grand finals.
They've got to be so proud of themselves right now. Not just getting the rematch, conquering the rematch, bringing the new lineup.
have been thrown away by Era because they keep giving up Geisha. First round was by an unnecessary aggression. Second round, they just never went near it.
You don't necessarily have to hold Geisha as a defender because you can hold Kitchen Site and almost exclusively from Barbecue, but it makes your job a whole lot easier. All you need to do is just have a player sit in that site and, sit in Geisha and stay alive. And we saw Slash get aggressive and get picked, and then we just saw them completely forfeit it, like you said. But now we're back to T-Room again. Era with their Montaigne. Will they be able to be stopped?
Which Continuum haven't been able to
exactly
stop every time it's come their way. But they're doing it again with the same operators again.
I mean, operators, okay, I get it. You know, maybe a little bit more extra barbed wire on that Daka is what they're going for with that. But
Frost runs barbed wire too.
Yeah, Frost runs barbed wire too, and then you have the Frost traps to slow them down even more. And so far, they haven't put forward any actual particular plan, seemingly, to stop the Montaigne. They've got to establish something, some sort of, I don't know.
The closest they got was Necrox's smoke grenades from that kitchen staircase.
Yeah, but that only delayed them for like half the round.
Yeah, but the closest they came.
Yeah.
And they still gave that up and put MBK there the last time around, who was then murdered from behind by Avian. They have tried slightly different things each time, but neither of them to any real success.
All right, but leading into this round, they know for a fact that that Montaigne is going to be coming out. It is the fourth time that it's been made, or that this particular push has been made. And if Continuum cannot figure out this one particular push, then they deserve to lose this round and bring it to the 5-5.
So, as the first minute has already ticked past, ERA are now starting to approach the windows and the doors towards the bomb site. Eclipse is once again up by Terrace, and will be the one watching the flank, and it's a good place to watch as there is one player over in this direction. Barbed wire has been put deeper into the site. This time, as you can see, Montaigne is already in through the door, nothing there to hold him off. No one on the staircase to hold him off this time either. So, I mean, Snake's position down there at that window, currently null and void. Still a player out flanked round over by Dragon and Exhibition though. So, Slash hedges forward, has that barbed wire in front of him this time, is cautious of where and what it might be hiding. Once again, down in the back of that T-room, prone, there is Young's Rook. Just this time staying very, very passive. The drones are going in to find them, but they are still staying very, very static.
Continuum's not risking anything at all on this defense. They don't want to give up any picks to ERA, because even though Montaigne can force his way in previous rounds, ERA have gotten 1 or 2 picks leading into this particular defense from Continuum.
K9 once again at this window. Slash is going in now that Eclipse has got the diffuser and come to join him. Snake's back on the window, watching the lower staircase. Still only a minute to go. And Continuum have all 5 alive. ERA have all 5 alive. And this could be the World Championship round. Flash grenades, smoke grenades going in towards the corridor. EMP's going out. The barbed wire will rush on the Snake as Slash goes on through. Young's there and he'll pick up Eclipse from behind. The smoke grenades now choking Slash out and he's not got anywhere to go. The Montaigne is down. Young picks up the kill. Continuum of 5v3 now. 38 seconds to go. 5v2 as MBK picks up K9. Snake's coming in the staircase. Avian is inside B, but they don't have the diffuser right now. Very healthy Continuum looking at this. 30 health to go as Snake will take out Young at the backside of A. 25 seconds ticking down on the clock as now Avian holding inside B is looking for someone to peek out on him, but they're not going to do it. They have the diffuser locked inside the A site. They know they've got to come for it. Snake will push his way in. Is it tucked in the corner? 10 seconds to go. Comes on around. Loses the fight to Canadian. 1 to go. It's Avian alone. And he drops down. Continuum are your world champions.
Continuum winning that round, finally figuring out the Montaigne push, realizing that, okay, let's wait for them to get into the barbed wire before we throw our smokes. And now they are the world champions of Rainbow Six Siege PC, continuing the trend from Season 3.
Come here, man.
Two of the best known players on that team. Their captain sufficient, Fragger, Fabian down, it's Pengu, the Ash just waiting, or rather the Hibana just waiting. They'll look to push together. The diffuser in a position where they'll have to see when the Hibana goes through. One will cover the doorway. As they start to defuse, Pengu goes for one on the Young. Can he go the second? They're often known as the best team in the world, never having that distinction until today. Penta are your world champions. The second invitational. Heartbreak.
15 kills for Pengu in that map, and the clutch to finish out the map as well as the series. He played a fantastic game.
We were treated to one of the best matches in the quarterfinals that we had ever seen. Bested in the semis, and now once again dethroned. Off your victors, Penta Sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, Penta Sports are the world champions!
What brings us here is in 2004 we formed RPT Consulting, which is a firm that specializes in training actors to become more tactical in the movie industry and the motion capture industry. And that's what connected us to the Ubisoft platform early on in 2012. The design team was just in its infancy. All they had was drawings and questions, and they were talking about different platforms and different guns and where can we find them, where can we shoot. What I liked from the Ubisoft development team is they had an attention to detail like the best special operators that I know. And so we got along right from the get-go, because my fear was that the information I was going to give was going to get diluted and that the game was not going to be something that an operator would be proud of. We're just delighted because thanks to the energy of Ubisoft, the energy of the fans, we by default have gathered from that. Since we're here, the fans come to see us. They wonder whether we're cosplay or they're real guys. And we say, well, we're a mix of both. We stay mysterious.
It's quiet here.
Mm-hmm.
Gridlock, deploy tracks!
Get stuck into it, you mongrels.
Someone is gonna have a pest problem.
You're mine, pagliasso.
Rely on your senses, not your tech.
Welcome to Year 5 of Rainbow Six Siege. We're here at Fortress Melbourne to release Operation Void Edge.
And how do you feel about the new operators?
I think they're great. You know, the guy's quite large, the chick's got great hair, and anything with a spacey component, I'm pretty into.
The one that bursts through the hatch looks sick. A bit nervous about that, but it will teach you to reinforce your hatches.
I think it's going to really wig people out seeing a decoy run through and you go to shoot them and go, oh crap, I just gave away my position. And then from there you just be like, well, I'm screwed. So like it's really interesting as well to see like an operator that's the Kool-Aid man.
Because you're here to whip us into shape. That true?
Let's find out.
Move out, people! Oryx! What's your seat rep, dammit? Mierda!
Same time tomorrow?
That's the deal.
Honest work, right? To keep you out of trouble.
You said it, friend. Trouble is bad for business.
You!
Doesn't leave.
Where'd he go?
Here! He's here!
Well, well. What you gonna do now?
I think you should be focused on winning the Invitational, not showing off to our senior physicist.
Thought she was a biologist? You all look the same to me.
What? Women?
Nerds.
You know what, Ace? I think I will help you with that photo shoot.
Ah, really? Awesome.
Of course. Could you just stand a little to the left?
Like this?
Perfect. Say nerd. Keep bugging my staff and this goes viral.
ヒロ、どうした？震えている。
ここに。
It's Jinxie, and I'm the MVP this year.
I am Jinxie, also known as Nick, I'm Nick, or also known as Jinxie. I've been playing video games since I was like 6 years old, and I don't think I'm ever gonna stop playing video games. And then I created Jinxie in 2019, and then one day my cousin told me to try Rainbow Six Siege, and then I went from 1 viewer to like 7 viewers, and I was like, okay, well this is probably like my game. And then, yeah, it ended up turning into something I could have never even imagined.
Let's go! 1 million!
Family told me to install soundproofing here because of the screaming. If you do not have a hole in your wall like this, I'm sorry, but you're not a passionate gamer.
This is my temple. Welcome. The turning point for me, I'll never forget this day. I remember one day I was doing a pack opening and I kept packing this rubber ducky charm.
What did I do to deserve this? Another rubber ducky!
How many do you guys have? Someone on TikTok, he made a clip of it, and I saw it on TikTok. It had 17 million views in like 18 hours. And the next day I went to my creator dashboard and I saw that I'd gotten 7,000 new followers overnight. That was like definitely the turning point. Oh my God, 100. I'd say like out of everything I've done, the best thing that I've ever done in my life is being able to like take care of my mom and take care of my dad. And that made me happier than anything to be able to do that. The relationship with my community is at this point, I literally look at them as like a second family because I spend like 6-7 hours with them a day. I would say this to all like my personal fans or the fans of Siege. You guys are the best community in the world, hands down, best gaming community in the world. All right, and cut. Time to play Siege.
That's good aim! That's good aim! That's good aim! What did I miss? Shitty aim? So he's getting Deimos tracked. He runs downstairs. One friendly operator remaining. Finger blast me. Your last stop standing. That's good aim. That's good aim. That's good aim. That's good aim.
Let me know if they. Can I come down?
I will. I'll tell you immediately.
Yes, you should come down.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Don't chow. Don't chow. Do not chow.
Oh my God!
Yeah, swing at 90. Swing at 90. No good BP. Yeah, there's an AP on this.
He's
50 HP.
Good aim.
No way that.
Deploying drone. Frag out.
Clever. Alright, that's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's me. Free kill. I don't know why I swung.
The diffuser is now secured.
I just knifed the air!
Spotted by hostiles. Fall back.
Watch his chat.
I was fucking fried, dude.
No, Jinxie landing.
Holy, whoa! What? How does he hit that shot on me, man? That's bullshit! That's bullshit!
After all this time apart, you might be wondering what it means to play a role in the world of Siege. It's more than adapting to a new world and learning new environments. It's more than overcoming every obstacle thrown your way. More than the creativity, resourcefulness, and skill you show in battle. And yes, more than your trusty gadget. We have evolved. We have changed. And we are ever questioning our purpose. So it's time. Time to team up with your squad and outmatch your opponents. Time to share with your friends and learn from your rivals. Time to come together and break down walls. It's time for the 6 Invitational.
$358 days ago, the hammer had been lifted. 358 days ago marked the start of the journey of the new world champions. And today marks the beginning of the final stretch. Welcome to day 1 of the 6 Invitational 2024, live from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Not holding, but he'll move in, and it doesn't matter because never mind, he domes Foltz through the smoke. But surely Forrest is good on time, right? He's got to push forward. Reaps might be able to hop up before he gets there. Forrest sprinting up, he doesn't know! The 1v2! They don't build him like Reaps, the 36 on... Looking like it's going to be a very ad hoc execute put together at the last minute. Will spot Reaps, who pushes forward, almost punished, but he finds himself in cover behind the library position. The 1-3 is Reaps' domain. Forrest falls down, spots one. Will Reaps go for the finisher? The cut down onto Forrest to get bleed the half. Yes, he will. 4-3 now, a 4K from Reaps.
Play was just insane. And to have the nerves of steel to do that here, man, oh man, it's so impressive.
It's so easy to shake in any kind of actual professional game. It's even easier to shake in overtime to send yourself to the SI Grand Final. He was the guy who came and stepped up and put his team back into that position to win one more round.
But Jane, I know, cuts him off with the secondary. This man can't be stopped.
Fellapox will have to hold this together because victory is still within sight on this round for W7M. P4 will fire away and will now stand over towards Blue, but he gets out-dueled by Fellapox. Shinka, sitting on top of the case, will have all this work to do on his own. But I don't like this position whatsoever. There's discomfort in the way that he's holding. He walks right into the gas, gives himself away. The audio cue is there. When Shinka gets one, all he needs is a single bullet to hit Nade, and he gives Wolves the round. Series point for Wolves again.
Uses it. Now down goes Handy. 3v2, got to march through the smoke. This is still winnable for FaZe if they can get the right positioning. Vita King with one. Duno sees him, doesn't cut him down. What? Vita King! Uno saw him! Blink and you'll miss.
We are a minute into the round. Diffuser going down, Shinka with it in hand. There go the logic bombs. Goodbye to Deadshot. Shinka gets Diffuser down successfully, and now we scramble in the post plant.
There we do. Not a great one. They got a hold of the bombs under control because they can't play outside the big windows. They gotta stay on site if you're Wolves.
Gunfire still going. KZ retaking. He's got a triple. Herds is down, so it's effectively a 2v2. They're getting him back, but no! KZ with the quad kill, looking for the last one. He has Shinka lined up inside, and it's the ace for him. Technically, JV92 secures the kill. Wolves only need 2 more kills to secure a victory over the defending major champs. JV92 and Nade stand alone against a full Wolves lineup. But JV92 gets one, Nade gets 2 as well. And we find ourselves in a 2v2 with a minute to go. This is really quite a remarkable matchup.
This happened on Chalet, right? And this time, don't have Diffuser case either. They're on the site, but attackers don't care. Now the attackers become defenders because they have sight.
Nade just needs to sit pretty. He'll swing over. A couple more bullets left, and JV92 is in on the action as well.
With said kit, damn, Red Pinks, the playoff, couldn't hit the shots, knife! And for Dark Zero, surely this is the moment, the very moment, unless always, are you serious? I cannot believe what I've just seen! Are you kidding me?
The air jabs and the pistol drop, but not rocked! Fish is inside! They're trying their best, they're right on the back of it! They They get them from underneath. Crit J keeping the cover locked to 1 versus 1. 20 seconds. Fury have dug talons and nails into this round, and they're just finding themselves slinking away. Oda, we said he'd been the step-up performer in this series so far. He has to stick this if he wants to hold it. Crit J, you gotta get a move on. You just have to cap the player. There it is!
12-4 Romai to try to fully bring back this round. Catches one, Ashen completely off guard. The rotate back outside. Reaps holds his ground for the moment.
Just hear the stomps of the players upstairs. Hot and cold. Kiritos in hand. Impact out. Reap. Have you...
Map control here, Virtus Pro. They're keeping W7M at the boundaries. It's Border. Don't let the attackers in. Hurts. He manages to find the first on to always. The crowd erupts, but Dan levels it up. JB92. KZ. No greater tale can be told this than hometown heroes that are looking to secure their last dance with destiny. W7M, they continue to push, they continue to see. Into the finals. 6 Invitational.
The plant goes down successfully. Where's the counterplay? Where's the adjustments? Nothing. Nothing from Virtus Pro except a strong effort by Pashu. But an even better one for Vidaking. Full extended. Holding out in the post plant. A position every defender is so worried about. But can Dan, with his grand final on the line, juke him out? Happy feet. Happy feet. Pino combo incoming. It's nothing. Flawless. Brutal. FaZe have played second fiddle this entire year. But the bridesmaids of Brazil might just have their day. FaZe Clan in front of a home.
From the prep phase of things, and that shouldn't happen, but it is because look who W7 they banned. They banned Ying and Solis. So now you're on defense. FaZe, they are an intel-reliant team. They don't know where those drones are from the attackers, and that's why the attack was so quick. They had drones in open area, drones in heaven, entries, run the building, block the floor open, and you just feel like you're under so much pressure from the get-go on defense, and you, W7, they banned Solis.
To top 4 we go then for round number 8. It's the double, in fact triple hard breach lineup here from FaZe. You have Habana, Ace, and Thermite. So you'll be able to open up Kanto Wall. You'll be able to open up the main walls as well and apply pressure onto this defensive structure.
Yep, being strategy and peek apart here. The big question mark now, the mirror windows. How much value can you get? There's no Ash, there's no Kali, no real counterplay from FaZe in that regard. In fact, they don't have smoke grenades, so those mirror windows, that intel, will likely stay up the entire round.
I mean, I think it's just the ranged hard breach, right? You've got to combo Habana and or Ace to clear those positions without the likes of a Capitao as mentioned.
Yep, let's see. Hurts took the advance on the window, might go for a punch and a quick peek. With the right timing, he might find Cyber from behind.
Yeah, Cyber just outside Terrace, wanting to make his way in towards Hot Square. Has done it. No! Timing! A couple of seconds later, and Hurts may have missed that opportunity. Great opening kill for W7M. That's the kind of aggression that Jesse told us at halftime he's expecting, he desires from W7M. But one back from KDS. Really strong kill. Oh, Nitro Cell from Hurts is even stronger, and it makes its impact known. Once again, a 4-on-3.
We know how important the rappel game is, so a huge Nitro there. Can that potentially make things easier for W7M? They now have the man advantage. They have line of sight towards that plant position. It's up to FaZe to create a play.
Yeah, but they have no one inside, well, sorry, they have one inside of Janitors. That's the one play that can stop this plant. Because there's no C4s, if you clear up Janitors, they can maybe plant here.
50 seconds left in the 4-on-3 for W7M. FaZe started to go for that top square push, third in the round. Hurts. Oh, they got it! It's a quad kill from Hurts.
It's a certain kind of W7M that wakes up in the server and says, you know what? Not today.
Whoa, okay.
Okay,
Cyber. You're trailing. You are 6-7 down in the SI Grand Final. You're going for a run out. Won't find much, but just something to note. FaZe, they'll continue to aggress. They will not back down.
I mean, I gotta respect the effort. I wouldn't have the balls to do that myself. That's a damn shot. Sit in that bomb and say, guys, when they come, I'm ready, but I'm not roaming. I'm not seeking those spawn peaks. The attackers, W7M, they got utility, Capital, the fire in the smoke, Heartbeat, Selma, Thatcher, Thermite, open up the basement walls right now, but they cannot brute the force, the bomb site most likely here. There's a big roaming presence. If they have good intel, they could of course go for a side rush, but it's a big risk.
It's a big stack, a breach. We may not see W7M contest up above. They're going direct? It could well be. Nade has the diffuser in hand. Capital close by. Nade has gotten a drone deep in towards site. Maybe they'll make the call to hit it early.
Is this the moment? Nade with the entry, now looking to open up the castle barricade. Still a lot of time, mind you, on the clock. You can see it at the top of your screen. KZ will go down and will stay down. Cyber. A very important kill for FaZe and gives them a momentary advantage.
It's a very important kill. It shuts down the primary floor presence above. Hatch above Hillbox is soft. Now defenders can close that net. This kill should mean them they cannot proceed with the current plan.
Oh. Davey! What an acute angle!
More.
Oh, more to come? No! Handy! 14-9 and clearly the ever-present start for FaZe in this grand final. Nade on the other side. Wanting to be the annoying brother, and Handy will fall through the hatch. 3 versus 3.
And it's the smokes that are stalling out this push. So W7M have to wait for their moment. It's all direct.
No! 3 versus 1! Is this the moment where we can crown a new champion, a new dynasty to be created? And trophies, and now a hammer. They cement themselves as one of the greatest of all time.
No better honor as a player to have a final where you feel worthy of winning, not because you're the better team, but because you're up against the best of the best in the finals.
It ends in hugs, it ends in tears, but it ends with a dynasty that now begins. For W7M, the only thing forward ahead of them is being the best of all time.
Simply unfathomable. Guys, this is your moment. Where is he? There's one player missing. Where's Nade?
Cadê o Nade? Faltando um aqui, né?
Where is he? He's with his brother. He's coming, he's coming. Beautiful moment with his brother, showing the respect. And now it is your time. What you have accomplished here is unbelievable. The trophy is yours.
Por favor, pode levantar a marreta, W7M.
Your 6th Invitational 2024 champions, W7!
Os campeões do 6th Invitational, W7M.
I like that I did more destruction.
Side variation. For me, it's way easier.
That's it.
Sounds
Making it more immersive, but for you to be able to hear somebody running around.
Honestly, not every operator is ready for this game mode yet.
Because it opens in 30 seconds.
There's a reason why all of you care about this game as well, and we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that.
This enemy is dangerous, skilled, relentless. But Rainbow's mandate is to protect the world. We have to stay committed, even when we're down. We defend those in need. We plan. We prepare. We adapt. We do whatever is necessary. Because our enemies won't go down quietly. Whoever they target, Rainbow will protect. Wherever they go, Rainbow will be there to stop them. It's what we were born to do. It's what we train for. We trust in our skills, and we accept the risk. We put our lives on the line for the cause. We put our differences aside. And against all odds, we hold fast. This is why Rainbow exists. The world needs someone to stamp out the darkness. That is our duty. Our promise. When the dust settles, we remember who we are. We fight terror on a global scale. We are Rainbow. Together, we will win this fight.
They're in the server room. We go to Plan Delta. Extract the GPS tracker. Take a carry soldier alive. Hand it over. We can all walk out of here in one piece. Primary objective secure. Let's get out of here.
Halftime Orange, aggressive now, deep into blue. That flash is going to lock out that position of Jens, who wants to go for the swing. Air She's down! Go hunting! Tacular finds it! Doubles down! Meanwhile, his teammates are dropping like flies. Needs to turn his attention to the side, and he does! Hold the phone, Jake. There's a chance here for Halftime Orange to make this happen. Oh, the EDG! But Martin Copping is on for the flag. Kiss from the grave! And there's no choice. They have to go.
I'm sorry,
No. He's on for the hunt. Does he know that this is his moment to move? Now's the moment. Turn their attention the wrong direction. What are we watching? The defense is still alive, and the game is not done yet. And he has an opportunity. He finds one. Spectacular is on track for another ace. And there's a player looking the wrong direction. He spots the feed, but he doesn't confirm the kill. But waiting in the wings is Devil E to confirm the vengeance that Rosa was searching for. And the creative show match is put to bed. Well, that was spectacular.